Alright guys, so I offered basically all the humanity that I have and so I'm going to cut it here, and next time we are going to be farming humanity, giving it to her, and then continuing on to the next area. So I'll see you guys then, and I hope that this was helpful to you.
That you have agreed to link the fire. I thank you sincerely. Finally, the curse of the undead will be lifted, and I can die human. I am powerless, but I will do all that I can. Please, save us all. Please. Forgive me. I am impure. Please, leave.
I find it funny that though she refuses to speak, she spoke to us. But anyway, welcome back to a Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a noob. Wait just a moment. Wait a moment. That's fascinating! I had never seen this phenomenon before. I actually had no idea that it occurred. I think Astrea of Thurland here just kindled our bonfire all the way up to 20. I came in just to show you guys that I had reached the second rank of in the Chaos Covenant, and to come to show you that I was upgrading my Estus Flask. But I had never seen this before. So, I'm going to explain to you guys what just happened before I actually jump into the real stuff that we're doing today. I went down to talk to her to reinforce my Estus Flask, but because she had been restored by us, she told us all those different things, and she also told us that she will do all she can. So she kindled our bonfire beyond what we can actually do right now. So as you can see, we now have 20 Estus Flasks. That is crazy. I've never actually seen that. I did not know that that would happen. Okay. So, let us head down back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. But anyway, let's get on with it. I just said but anyway twice, which is kind of weird. Welcome back to A Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a Noob. I am your host as always, and today we shall be taking on the land beyond what you guys have ever dared to go to. Excuse me, we'll be taking on a few bosses today, actually. And by a few, I mean one real boss, and then the other one's kind of just a poser. But let us continue on. So what we want to do is head down here, and this is going to take us down to the entrance of Lost Izalith. Lost Izalith is, interestingly enough, the place where pyromancy was born. So very interesting, and you can see more Chaos Servants down here. The Demon Ruins. Aptly named because we're going to be fighting a lot of demons here. You know, this place is also the source of all demons. Alright. Think also, can we equip... Oh, we can. It requires two slots. That's okay. But let us continue on. In this episode, we're going to be exploring the beginning of the Demon's Ruins, and taking on a boss that I think gives people some trouble. Not the hardest boss in the game, but can give you trouble if you don't necessarily know what you're doing. So to get to the boss, turn right when you come down to that slope, and keep going right. Your aim is for that boss fog. Unfortunately, this boss is actually a gimmick fight, but fortunately for you guys who enjoy watching me fail, I'm probably going to die a few times simply because I've only ever fought this boss once. I've honestly never made it this far through another playthrough before. I've only ever made it this far in my first playthrough. Just because I have new character syndrome where I always want to make new characters and try different things. Whoops. Alright. So heading through the boss fog. This boss is unlike any other that you've encountered so far. This boss does not attack you immediately upon entering the boss fog. This boss attacks you for two reasons. Two reasons. I may think of a third. This boss fights you because you attack him. Makes sense. Or because you steal his sister's clothing. You may be thinking, wait, what? That's in Dark Souls? It is in Dark Souls. This place is very depressing, actually. And you can see that's the boss. This is Ceaseless Discharge, named because of the lava that is always pouring off of his body. Now, you may think that he's a giant scary demon, but I want you guys to look at him for a moment. I mean, look at his face. Does he really look scary to you? He doesn't really look scary to me. He looks sad. He looks kind of broken and sad, too. There is a bit of a story behind him, and I'll fill you guys in real quick. He was once a man who had 7 sisters, and his sisters were eventually consumed by pyromancy, the first pyromancies, and turned into demons. He was turned into a demon as well. And so, his only consolation, because of the fact that he has lava always pouring off of him, which causes him great pain, as we'll see later, we'll have proof of it later, his only consolation is that he can watch over the corpse of one of his sisters. So, you can do this one of two ways. Either attack him, or take his sister's clothing. We're not going to take his sister's clothing. We're going to do this in a way that makes him feel as though he's still guarding over his sister's clothing and still being a good brother. We're going to attack him. This is actually the recommended course of action from me, because taking his sister's clothing leaves you in a bit of a bad spot, so you can't exactly run away from his attacks. Now, we're going to throw this throwing knife. It's going to incite his wrath, I hope. Well, I hope in the sense that it'll start the boss fight. And then we're going to run. Yep. Ceaseless Discharge, everybody. First thing that you want to do after you incite his ire is get hit. But immediately after being hit, heal up, and don't attack. I did that on purpose, which is what I want you guys to think. But in reality, what I want you guys to do is run back into this crevice, and honestly, hide in the corner. Wimpy, I know, but the fact that we have 20 Estus flasks greatly helps with this. Ceaseless Discharge is a gimmick fight, unfortunately. It is one of 2 gimmick fights this whole game, and it is the first of 2 gimmick fights in this entire area. He has a few ranges of attacks, as you'll see. He has some where he spews fire at you, which you can't really dodge, but you can block. Though, obviously, it'll break your stamina. Or it'll degrade your stamina. The other attacks we've already seen... That's a fire spewing attack, by the way. The other attacks we have already seen, where he kind of just lunges down with his talons or arms or whatever. I feel really bad for this guy. I mean, he's one of the very, very many tragic characters in this game. I mean, just looking at him makes me think of kind of like a lost child almost, you know? Not exactly someone I would consider a boss fight in this game, even though every boss in this game is pretty tragic, except for maybe like the gargoyles. Alright. So this is really the gimmick of the fight. You kind of just get hit, and then you kind of just heal in between. It's pretty cheap, but I'm also going to show you the other reason why I think this is a gimmick fight. Let's see if I can learn to do it. It involves hiding in this crevice back here. So let's go back here. What you want to do is you want to lure him over to this side simply by coming over. He'll walk over and attack you. And then immediately you want to back up. Back up to about this range. Nothing will hit you. Then you can walk forward and attack him. Pretty cheap, and it's one way to fight this boss. I typically prefer to fight him out in the open, but I'm going to show how to do this for those of you who do have trouble with this boss. So again, just rinse and repeat the same thing over and over again. Oh, we're about to die. Ha! Did the exact same amount of damage as before. Man, I'm actually really glad we have 20 Estus flasks. Make this fight a lot easier. Look, good old ceaseless discharge. Poor guy. Sorry guys if this video feels a little bit off, but yeah, I died. Okay, that sucked. Sorry guys if this video feels a little bit off, but I'd expected to kind of show you guys that I ranked up to level 2, and then continue on through. But I had not expected the stuff with the maiden. Real quick, we're actually going to warp to Firelink, because I want those 20 Estus flasks. But interesting note about ceaseless discharge. We have attacked him, but because of this, he will not actually attack us, in spite of this, I should say. As soon as we enter the boss fog, he's not hostile. The only way to make him permanently hostile is to steal his sister's clothing, which we're going to be doing afterward. I hope you all know. Alright. So I normally try to cut out runbacks, but I'm gonna keep this run back in this time, just in case you guys are kind of confused as to where to go. So I'm gonna keep this in. So again, if you don't want to see this and you just want to see the ceaseless discharge fight, just skip forward. I understand. Anyway. Whew. Yeah, a little disconcerted today. Been a while since I've recorded, and by a while I mean not very long. But yeah, just the beginning kind of really threw me off because I'd never seen her. I've never actually revived her before and had her and then spoken to her. Because I've never, like I said, even in my character that I got to New Game on, I've never actually gotten this far in the game. I've just been focusing on PvP or stuff like that. By the way, the egg guys, as usual, are completely passive towards you unless you attack them. And then even then, if you rest at the bonfire, they're not permanently hostile to you. So Lost Izalith, we're going to be completing a few storylines here. Oh, I take that back. We're not going to be completing a few. We're going to complete one and continue another. Which one will be completed? I don't know. You guys have to wait. But as you can see, no boss health, no nothing. He's permanently, or he's not permanently, but he's unaggroed at the moment. Yeah, we can just discuss real quick while we're doing the run back. When you're hiding in the crevice, you actually have to be pretty far back, almost toward the end, like the actual turn. So right here, we'll turn in real quick just to show you guys. So in order to be completely safe, you actually have to be almost all the way back here or here to be safe from his attacks. Otherwise, you just get hit. Let's hope this distance works. Gosh dang it, we wasted a throwing knife. There we go. We're just gonna go run back. Actually, you know what? Let's fight him in the open. This man deserves to be fought in the open. He has earned that much. One thing I do recommend with ceaseless whoops discharge is not to return to the last bonfire, but every time you get hit, have one round where you attack, and then the next round make heal. Again, kind of going back to the heal timings during boss fights that we discussed in the gargoyle boss fight, but usually you want to heal when you have a chance to attack. Alright, come on. Ceaseless. You just kind of want me to fight you, gimmicky, huh? Oh boy. Yeah, that's another one of his attacks that I don't like. Gosh dang it. Okay, that's the sucky part. You know what? We're gonna try this by actually flipping through it. But I'm gonna cut out the run back this time, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Just want to show you guys something real quick. I was wrong. Actually, these egg guys on the bottom do attack you immediately. I had not known that they would. They must be hollow or something. The guys up top do not. I am exactly certain because I've tried to get them to attack me before to get their egg head. But yeah, just want to show you guys that real quick. And we're close enough now. I did actually buy Fireball because we're now out of throwing knives and we need a way to incite Ceaseless without stealing his sister's clothing. So I went over and popped the Soul of a Nameless Soldier for 800 souls and bought that from Laurentius. Good stuff. Alright. I do have some sorry news for you guys. I did accidentally miss some dialogue with you guys. It was with Laurentius, because we had joined the Chaos Covenant and we gotten the Chaos Pyromancies. We went and talked to Laurentius, and he asked, and I'm quoting here from memory, I hope. Well, that's an unusual pyromancy. I've never seen anything quite like it. Can you tell me where you got it from? At that point in time, you have a choice. You can either say yes or no. If you say yes, Laurentius will leave the Firelink Shrine and be found hollowed in the Great Swamp. I almost said in Blighttown. He'll be found hollowed in the Great Swamp about across from the bonfire. If you say no, he'll stay and he'll be fine. I mean, that's where he is for the rest of the game. I don't know if he goes hollow if you buy all of his stuff, or what happens, but I don't know. Is he completely immune to Fireball? Huh, he must be completely immune to fire. I thought it would do like 1 damage and at least incite him. But real quick about Laurentius, I don't recommend telling him yes and let him go hollow until you have at least a +10 Pyromancy Flame, because that way another Pyromancer will appear in the Great Swamp, and you can still upgrade your Pyromancy Flame through Laurentius if you haven't done that yet. But look, guys, looks like we have to take the clothes, the gold hymn set. But as you can see here, we're in quite a bad location to be fighting a boss. I mean, we're like right in front of him. It's pretty bad. So your best bet when you steal his sister's clothes, just start running. I mean, it's really the best thing you can do. You can see that's the proper way to dodge that attack. Just kind of get out of the way of it, more to the side, so that way the fire surge doesn't hit you. And it's much easier this way. I don't know how I beat this guy on my first try the first time I played this. Though then again, I was watching ridiculous amounts of Epic Name Bros stuff. So I was like, all knowledgeable. But yeah, my first playthrough when I first did this, I beat Ceaseless Discharge my first try. Oh crud, that's gonna hurt. Oh goodness. Those invincibility frames. We got, I don't know if that was skill, the Lord, or luck. Which I don't really believe in luck, so I guess that rules out the third option. So I'll let you guys think about the last one. You gonna go again? Okay, I guess not. His arm kind of reminds me of the Jack's arm from BioShock with all the bees. But that was Ceaseless Discharge. And again, there's another sad thing about him. He kind of moans and falls down and dies. I mean, kind of a sad boss if you just look at him and listen to him. Yeah, the lava underneath is hardened. And we get 20,000 souls. Trying to think what we want to level up. I know I want to level up endurance. But I don't know if we want to level up dexterity to wield a bow. Well, real quick. Actually can't level up all that much. But how much dex do you need for a longbow? 14? Yeah. You know what? Let's just level up our endurance. We're now level 60. But yeah, just level up our endurance. Not too big of a deal. Alright. Oh, we can, change back now. Oh, I'd accidentally put on, the black helm when I put on my armor instead of the Xanthus crown. I just realized that. We're just gonna go past these guys. They're not big of a deal. And even if they are, they move so slowly. But you can see a group of demons over there. I actually kind of like this. I think this is pretty cool. The demons that you see over there are actually Taurus demons. So if you guys had trouble with a Taurus demon, y'all are gonna love this. But in reality, it shouldn't be that hard because, I mean, now you have such better equipment, such better stuff. I mean, you're basically a boss now. So if you had trouble with Taurus, meh, you're fine. The only problem I can foresee, though, is if they all gang up on you. But their movesets are exactly the same, and as you can see, this first guy comes charging along really quick. And see, I mean, we can block through all of that now. And we do like half of his health, or like a third of his health in one hit. And there you go, he's down. And does not grant us as many souls as the original Taurus demon did. Personally, I like to think of these guys as kind of like the smaller of the pack of Taurus demons. Like they were too small to be accepted as like the main boss, like our original Taurus demon was. But that's just my opinion. It's just like how I like to think about it. I think they can also drop their axe. I'm not sure. Oh, we got 3 at once, huh? Well, come on, come on, come on, come at me, bros. Let's do this. Let's tango. See if we can't show you guys what it's like to fight a lot of these guys at once. Aw, I guess we just get killed. They don't respawn, though, so that's at least very good. Man, I'm dying a lot this video. I guess it's because I'm not really taking the game seriously. I guess the only time I took the game seriously was that last fight against Ceaseless. I am going to flip again. Mainly because I'm finding this easier to play lately. Oh yeah, we can't flip with that. Yeah, I've just been finding doing flips a lot easier to play as lately. And plus I just think this is the superior tactic. When it comes to difficult parts like this where I die, I'm just gonna go back to this. But then after that I will be putting the armor on. I know it's kinda silly to do a strength playthrough and not wear like tons of heavy armor. But meh, it's okay to me. I mean, I like using heavy weapons, but I also like to be able to flip around. I mean, it's just kinda how I roll. But you can see there are less Taurus demons now. Alright. Let's see if we can not do that again. Come on, Taurus demons. Alright. Ow. Oh, that incited another guy. Yep. Nah, we couldn't get out of it. Okay, I'm trying to think. How can we do this? You know what, guys? It's been a really off night. And this is going to be a really short episode. But I think I'm actually going to end it off here. And I'm going to come back tomorrow when I'm just feeling better. I'm going to go collect my souls real quick and then we'll homeward bone out. But I really don't want to show you guys poor content. I've been dying a lot. I'm sorry about that. But I am going to try to upload this tonight, the night it's recorded. Just so you guys have something else to watch in case some of you are stuck on Ceaseless or don't know where to go or something. But I'm sorry for the poor play in this video, guys. And thanks for watching. I mean, I really appreciate it. For all of you who leave comments and watch, I mean, it's a big, big boost to me. I mean, it's really nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop because I'm not playing very well. I'm not really frustrated, but I'm not really feeling Dark Souls right now. Kind of feeling The Sims actually. The Sims or something else. But I don't want to show you. I don't want to play this when I'm playing badly or when my heart's not in. You know, it's just not me. I mean, I started this playthrough because I really like this game and I wanted to bring a good guide to you guys. I don't want to play badly. So, I'm just gonna stop. Keep on running. Okay, guess we're not. Alright, so we can just keep on running back up. I don't know when they, break their lock on us, but, whoops. Alright, you can see an item over there. We're gonna be getting that next time, when we actually take this game seriously. Okay, that guy's backing off. They should be backing off soon. As I say as they attack us. But yeah, sorry guys for the poor gameplay. I mean, really bad on my part. Oh, I don't need to use the homeward bound. You know what? We have plenty of souls. Why not? Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Hope I play better. Next time we will be taking on, the tourist demons down there, collecting all the items, and moving on to Lost Izalith. So, see you guys then.